Hey guys, it's Carrie and I am back with another weekly chat video, even though this might be the last week I do one for a while. I'm going to start getting busy again, so I don't want to promise that I'm going to do some chats when I just don't know if I can. Just depends on my schedule. It was busy several months ago, then it calmed down, started doing them again, and then it's about to start picking up again. So we will take it as I can go. I'm still planning on doing at least one video a week. I've got, let me see, 4 pre-filmed right now. But again, as my schedule gets busy, I don't know about my filming, so I kind of like to at least have one video a week instead of, right now if I did 4, that wouldn't do 2 a week, that's just 2 weeks. But if I did 1 a week, that's 4 weeks. So see what I'm getting at. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I do have some hauls coming up. Those are kind of some of my favorite kind of videos to film and to watch, so I love a haul. I have done way too much shopping, guys. I am a shopping addict. I am admitting that to you guys. This is not the first time I've admitted it, but I am doing something to challenge myself. And I'm going to tell you about that. I'm trying to think what order to tell this stuff in. I might go ahead and talk about the challenge first before I forget to come back to that. And so I have got, I'm going to say 2 issues. I got more than 2, but let's just go with the 2 right now. One is I love to shop a lot. The second one is I love sweets. I've got a huge sweet tooth. It's bad. And so I had watched where I got my challenge idea. It's not the same idea, but it's based off of what I heard. It was Tamara, is her last name Kellenick? Ooh, I probably just butchered her last name. I apologize if I did. Her channel was Glam and Glitter, and she may have just, or something like that. She's based out of Brighton in the UK, or England in the UK, but I believe she's either Serbian or Bosnian, one of the two. I feel like she was born in one place, grew up in the other one. They're very close countries together, so anyway. Oh, I gotta shift legs. Both puppies are in my lap, and I've got a knee injury that I'm going to get into and tell you about the bad thing that happened this week. Most of my week has been great. Anyway, I'm digressing back to what else I'm going to be talking about. I'm speeding up, whatever. But anyway, so I was watching one of her videos, and apparently she wanted to talk about her weight loss, or she'd been asked about it, so she decided to talk about it. And she said one of the things that she did that really helped her out was her sister challenged her and said, choose one of these things. Either do not eat any sweets for 3 months or do not buy a handbag for 3 months. And she's like, there is no way I'm not going to buy a handbag for 3 months. She's like, I will give up sweets for 3 months. And she said she always had to have something sweet. Every single day she had to have something sweet. So she did that and ended up losing some weight. I don't remember how much she said she lost. I want to say it was 20 pounds, but it may have been 20, ooh, I'm so bad with the metric system. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about, you may have seen the video already, but she looks amazing. So I decided with my challenge that I don't know if I can do the 3-month things. I thought I would start it out small. So my challenge is I cannot have something sweet to eat for 7 days if I want to make a purchase, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. So my goal is I can't, if I leave anything sweet off, and that's like candy, cookies, cakes, pie, juice, I'm trying to think what else, ice cream, stuff like that, sugar, soda. If I go 7 days without having any extra sugar, then I will allow myself to be able to make a purchase. I hope that makes sense. So if I do have something sweet within the 7 days, I have to restart that. If I eat something sweet, then the 7 days starts back over the next day. And then I'm forcing myself to wait to buy stuff. I know 7 days isn't that big of a deal, but I didn't want to just go cold turkey completely. And so I started this on Friday. Today is Saturday, so I've done well. No extra added sugar Friday or Saturday. So I'm in the 2nd day, and we'll see how it goes. I do have something in mind that I want to purchase, and it's going to be for one of the videos that I learned about this brand on social media. I still haven't decided on the titles of those. I feel like I might go with social media made me buy it, but it's Me and M is the brand, and I've seen Victoria from In the Fro wearing it, and I'm looking for, I'll tell you what happened. I saw this post on Instagram, and ever since I saw the post, I've been looking for a lavender color blouse. And so I saw Victoria from In the Fro wearing this lavender blouse. I thought it was gorgeous, and I want to get that blouse. Then I saw a dress on their website. So I'm thinking about doing that, and then doing like wearing them and then doing a review of the brand. And I realized 2 items does not tell you about the brand completely, but that's what I'm thinking about doing. And if I do not have anything sweet, I plan on making that purchase on Friday, this coming Friday. So, because Thursday will be the 7th day if I've calculated correctly. So can't have anything sweet through Thursday if I've added that up right, I think, since I started last Friday. Anyway, so that is my little challenge. And if I fail and get something sweet, then I cannot make that purchase on Friday. And I really want that lavender colored top. And it's also making me wait to make purchases. I know it's just for 7 days, but anyway, so I've already been talking a lot. I had to redo the video. I didn't like the way it was going, so I started all over, and I've already been talking like over 20 minutes. Then I restarted my video. So if my voice goes, I apologize. And I'm still really congested. I had a setback with congestion this week. I've been trying to do more Instagram photos, and I am trying to grow my Instagram page. And again, I just want to say thanks to Melissa. She really jump-started that growth, and I'm so appreciative for that. I'm almost at 800 followers, and let's see, I know it was on a Wednesday, like week and a half ago, I was like at 643. So, I mean, I just, thank you, Melissa. So I've decided I want to do more outfits on Instagram. So I've been taking more photos, and I've been dragging my poor dad and my mom around, one of the two, saying, hey, let's go take some photos. So I got my dad to go to Cheekwood with me, and we had a little incident at Cheekwood. Everything turned out fine, but I was taking the first outfit. And first of all, when I got to Cheekwood, I went on Tuesday because they had this exhibition that was supposed to have been over. It was really cute, but I didn't want it in my photos. And when I got there, they were in the process of taking this installation down, but it was still there in my way. And so I was irritated about that. But in the whole scheme of life, that's no big deal. And so we had taken photos, the first set of photos, and we had been up at the mansion, and there's this beautiful area on this balcony that is beautiful up there. And so I had come down, I had taken my shoes off and put my flip-flops on because I was about to go change clothes. I had my handbag, my camera, and a pair of shoes, because I was holding the one pair and then changed into the others. And my dad was coming down the steps, and somehow or another he missed the last step. And it was one of those things that when people say it happened in slow motion, it actually did, even though it was just like a split second. And I had this internal debate whether to get out of the way because he was coming right towards me, or try to catch my dad. Now, he's 73, and I was like, I did not want my dad to fall, and I wanted to help, but he also outweighs me probably 90 to 100 pounds. And in theory, I knew there was no way I could physically hold him up, which turned out to be the case, because I made the decision to try to catch my dad, because I was like, he's 73, I don't want him to get hurt and break something. And as soon as I put my hands up, and I would put my other hand up, but both puppies are laying on my arm right now. And Coco will not stop licking me. It's like, oh, I love you, but stop. So he went down, I went down, It was like a bowling ball hitting pins, and my camera hit the concrete and bounced, and we both thought the camera was broken. And I immediately, you know, we got up, and he was like, oh, he was so upset. He's still kind of upset about that. And he's like, I'll buy you another camera, I'll buy you. And I was like, I think it's fine. So I got it out, it was fine. Went and changed clothes, and he was still so upset. And I'm trying to do a lot of fall clothing because we are coming into autumn in the next less than 20 days now. It will be officially autumn. And trying to do more, I cannot say that word, autumnal? Ugh. Fall clothing. We'll just go with fall clothing. And it was so hot. It was almost 90 degrees, and I'm putting velvet on, jackets, and I literally just had sweat just pouring down me. So let me tell you, most Instagram photos like that are staged. I'm just going to throw that out there. I think we all know they're staged. And I saw this on somebody's vlog. They were doing Instagram photos, but they were vlogging, taking the Instagram photos. And she was like, I got these shoes in my hand, and I'm switching over to my trainers, and this and this and this. And somebody's like, they're so staged. I'm like, of course they're staged. You don't think anybody actually just does this, you know, in real life. I feel like Instagram fashion photos, I use them for inspiration, and that's what I'm hoping to provide to people. I'm hoping as the course of me trying to do more Instagram photos, fashion photos, I do get more creative with it, and they will look better. That is what I'm hoping for. So I keep looking down. Coco is trying to shift around. Let me just go ahead and show you Coco right now. I think she's wanting down, so I'm gonna have to put her down, but she is doing well. No worse for wear after the bee sting, so you're doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and put you down because you're squirmy. Anyway, so I ended up doing, I want to say 4 outfits or maybe 3 outfits. I can't remember now. I had taken like 6 outfits with me, but I literally had sweat just pouring down me, and I'm like, we need to go. So did that, and then the next day I went to the pedestrian bridge, and I had never been to this bridge before. I don't even remember, I don't even know how long it's been in Nashville. I don't even know if it was potentially a drivable bridge at one point in time. Now it's only for bikes. I believe bikes can ride on it, and people to walk on. Or if you want to walk your dogs, you can walk your dogs on it. So I did that on Wednesday, and I thought some really good shots of downtown Nashville. So I put those on my Instagram page, and I will insert some photos here if you want to see them. If you don't follow me on Instagram, but you're on here, feel free to follow me if you want. It's just Karrie Stanfill, no underscore, nothing like that. It's just my first name and last name just kind of merged together, no spaces, nothing like that. So it was beautiful out there, and I'm planning on going back and doing some night shooting tonight down there. I should say photography, because sometimes when you say shooting, if you're talking to somebody that's not a photographer, they freak out. I'm going to be shooting with the camera. So that's the plan for tonight. I may take the puppies with me, let them get a walk in. But I had a wonderful time on Wednesday walking that. If you are in Nashville and you never have done it, or if you're coming to visit to Nashville, I highly recommend it. There is, you can park free as long as there is not a football game going on. I don't know about concerts, but there is the Nissan Stadium. It's parking lot R. I've Googled it, and that seems to be the free parking lot you can park in. The pedestrian bridge is right there at the parking lot. You can either completely walk it, or you can take an elevator up to it. So I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful view of the city. I will tell you, as far as the bridge is concerned, I felt completely safe on the bridge. I'm not sure of the amount of crime that goes on downtown. I will warn you to watch your valuables. There is a lot of homeless people down there, and that I'm not saying that homeless people are thieves whatsoever. I'm not trying to say that, but I don't know anything about them, and just be aware of what is going on. I mean, I've been downtown before. And this time I saw more homeless people than I've ever seen before. So it's like, God bless them. I hope they're all okay. But I just wanted you to be aware of that and just to watch your valuables when you go down there. I didn't see really anybody on the bridge that much that was concerning. But when you get off the bridge, there's a lot of areas where people were just sleeping. I saw so many people just sleeping down there. It was just kind of sad, honestly. But I know I'm not trying to get into a political thing or whatever thing. I just wanted to tell you that, just to let you know what to expect. I did see some nudity while I was down there. One of the homeless men was half nude, so just warning you about that, just to be prepared. But I had a wonderful day on Wednesday doing that. So Thursday was a good day. Took some more Instagram photos on Thursday. Just FYI, if you happen to be one of those people that love an Instagram theme, you're not going to see that so much. Or you might say there's a theme of dachshunds, outfits, architecture, and nature. Those are kind of my themes going on. So, and also, I love the ones that are almost like all pink and white. I think those are beautiful. Or some that are almost like a grayish tone to it. They're gorgeous. I love those, but mine does not have a theme like that. Just warning you. So, if you don't mind not a theme, and you like dachshunds, nature, architecture, outfits, stuff like that, you can follow me on Instagram. So, Friday rolls around and I had seen some photos of Cummings Falls. It's a state park in the state of Tennessee. It's about an hour and a half east of Nashville. It's in, I believe, Cookeville, Tennessee, if anybody's familiar with that. I do not recall ever hearing about this particular state park before. I may have. I know I'd never been there. So I talked my mom and dad into going, and so I should not have done that. Neither one of them was really capable of this terrain. This is not a leisurely walking area at all. It is not for anybody with any heart issues, any walking issues, any I don't know, any issues at all. So I get around and there's an overlook, which you can see the falls, but they're not a good view of them. And it's kind of like you lean over this way and then look that direction to be able to see them. So I did the overlook, got to it okay. It was rough terrain just getting to the overlook. And then I decided I was determined to go see these falls because the photo that I saw was absolutely gorgeous. Just Google Cummings Falls State Park, Tennessee State Park. So I finally get to what I thought was the bottom of the falls, and I would be able to be like, wow, they're amazing. And I get down, I don't see a single fall. I'm not even sure I heard them. And I literally step off and I am in water. I was not prepared for that at all. So I get into the water, then I see that there's this small ledge of rocks that I can walk on, but it's not even terrain. So these two ladies had just gotten in front of me. I let them pass me, and so they were a little bit ahead. I'm behind, carefully walking on these different rocks, and then sometimes the path is literally this wide. So I do that, then I see them coming back towards me, and I'm like, is the path blocked? And like, yeah, you can't get through there. And I was like, oh, okay. So I turn around, they're behind me, then I see this other couple in front of me, and they said the path is blocked. We're gonna have to cross over this, I don't know if it's a river, a pond, it's not a pond, a lake, I don't know what it is. So I just heard some noise. I think it's Coco. She's around here somewhere. Yeah, it's Coco. So this couple crosses in front of me, then it's me, and then the ladies, and then some other ladies came up. And so we're all trying to cross. The couple in front of me gets across, and I am walking so slowly. I had my backpack. Inside my backpack was my vlogging camera, the Canon lens, my Gucci card wallet, my phone, and then I had my Canon 80D on my shoulder. The strap is on my shoulder. So I'm about 2/3 away, and the bottom of this water, it came up to my calves, I would say. It wasn't too deep. There were like small stone rocks, and there were bigger rocks. All of them were like covered in some sort of slime, and then they were loose. And so I would kind of like take a step, put my foot down and kind of wiggle it, see, is it stable? So I was doing that, and then at one point it wasn't stable and I went down. The camera was submerged, my backpack was submerged, and I was half submerged. Like, I think the only thing that didn't go in the water was this side of my head. Like, this side went in. And I was just like, oh my goodness, these people, I had people all the way around me. I was like, oh, it was embarrassing on top of that. And so I make it over to the other side. I get over to the other side. Then I was like, what am I going to do? And I knew my camera was ruined at that point. And so I was so upset that I was like, what's the point of going and seeing the falls now? And I didn't know how far it was, how many more times I was going to fall. So I went down just a little piece, walked back in more shallow water, and then just went back up. And there's no cell phone service out there at all. So don't even try to use your cell phone. So I get back to the top and I see my dad walking towards me. He was literally just out of the parking lot. And as soon as I see him, I'm crying. And he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, I fell and I dropped my camera and my camera's ruined. And he's like, I'll buy you another one. Don't worry about it. I'm just boohooing. I was like, no, it's too expensive. And so, I mean, literally just boohooing. And I'm not a crier. One of the reasons I don't get too emotional about a lot of things. I can get very emotional, but for most things, I don't get that emotional. And also, I've learned once I start crying, it takes hours for me to stop. So it's like I don't ever want to start. So I get to the car and my mom's in there and she's like, she sees me and she's like, she starts to panic because she thought something major had happened. And to me it was major, but she thought I was really hurt. And I was like, I dropped my camera and she said, we'll get you another one, don't worry about it. And I'm crying almost all the way home. I'm still kind of upset about this. So I come in, see Coco and Chanel, and as soon as I see them, I start crying again. And they got so upset. And then I looked at the camera, and the camera, it was ruined. I knew it was, but I've tried it since then. It's dead. And so my dad is like, I'm going to buy you another camera. And I was like, no, it's too expensive. And he's like, look, I'm an only child. You're an only child, however he said it. He said, you're going to get everything anyway. He said, it's either you can have it now or get it later. And he said, I'm going to get you that camera. And so I've got to say, I have one of the best dads, the most fantastic dads in the whole world. So we did go out and get the same camera. It's a Canon 80D today. I just realized when you say ADD, it sounds like I'm saying ADD, you know, ADD, attention deficit disorder, but it's an 80, then the letter D. I just realized it sounded like that. That's weird. So I am so thankful he did that. He did not have to do it, but I just have the most wonderful parents that I am super thankful for. So I debated whether to share that story with you guys or not. The issue with, I said I hurt my knee. I think I said that earlier. Apparently, when I fell, I hit my right knee on some rocks. It's very bruised. I'm hoping and praying there's no major damage. I can walk without any issue walking, but going up and down stairs, it hurts. So when I go, let me see, I have to take like one step, when I'm going down, I'll lead with my right knee going down and then just kind of follow. Then, instead of like this, I'm going this, 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 this. And then when I come back up, it's opposite. So I just happen to have a doctor's appointment on Monday, just my annual physical. And so I'm going to let her look at it on Monday and see what she thinks. But it is very, very bruised right now and just really sore. So Coco is about to get in something she's not supposed to be doing, and she knows that, but she doesn't care. Coco is a thief. She steals stuff all the time, and she doesn't care. Anyway, but other than, you know, the week turned out well. I've got, you know, again, great parents. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you. Let's see, something else that has been on my mind recently. I don't know if you guys happen to watch, I don't even know how I ended up seeing this video. But do you guys watch any of the drama channels? I somehow got sucked into them, and I generally don't watch them, and I very rarely ever finish watching a video, but I kind of went down the rabbit hole and started watching them. But somehow I ended up on Marlena's channel, and I am not subscribed to her channel. I mean, I vaguely heard of her like a few years ago and then just forgot. Honestly, never thought about her again, but somebody mentioned her, so I went to watch one of her videos, and she is, if you don't know who she is, she's the owner or CEO, founder of Makeup Geek. And so Coco's gonna be making a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Anyway, but she did this video where it was just a sit-down chat video where she was saying, look, I'm an influencer and I'm a brand owner. And she said she met with these other brand owners and mentioned that she's like, I can't afford to pay these influencers what they are commanding, and I may be putting some words in her mouth, but I'm getting the gist of the story, to do a YouTube video or an Instagram post. And she said they're asking $60,000 for a video, and I'm gonna have to get her. It's a bag. She loves bags. Coco. I'll let her play with that later. But she, let's see, $60,000 for a YouTube video, $20,000 for one Instagram post. My jaw dropped. I went, that's how much some people are getting for, she's about to get another bag again. I was like, that's how much some people are commanding for YouTube videos. It blew my mind. And so I was like, just a second. I was like, I'll let you play with that in a minute. Let mommy finish the video. So I was just like, blew my mind. And then I found this other girl who I believe is in Australia. I don't remember her name or anything like that, but she said in addition to being a YouTuber, she works in marketing. And she says it's absolutely true. And some brands are even paying $85,000. I do not know if that was $85,000 American or $85,000 Australian dollars to do negative reviews. I can't get the bags away from her. But let's just say, for example, I think she used the example of makeup brushes. She's like, I'm not going to name anybody, but let's just say, you know, one makeup brush company wants you to do a negative review of another makeup brush company, and so they were paying $85,000 just to do that. I was like, she said, it's absolutely true. She said, I see it in my job, and it just blew my mind. And then on one hand, I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, but on the other hand, I was like thinking, what is the difference between that and just commercials that you see on TV where they've hired some actor or actress and they pay them to drive a car or they pay them to talk about a shampoo? Do we honestly believe that actor or actress uses that shampoo or drives that brand of car? I don't believe they do, honestly. I think they just got paid to do the commercial. And so this is the exact same thing, but it's YouTube or it's Instagram. So when I thought about it like that, I wasn't nearly upset. But I think there's a trust level that comes into play where, while I can say I might see a movie with a certain actor or actress in it, I don't know, I'm not like vested in them whatsoever. So if I see a commercial, they're not going to sway me to a product or not unless I just want to try that product. Whereas if it's a YouTuber telling me, and this is somebody I've been watching a while, I feel like there's a trust factor built in, and then knowing that they're getting paid $60,000 to say they like something, or even, it could even be more, or $85,000 to say, oh, I don't like that. You realize there's a trust issue there, and you're going, oh my goodness, I don't know what to believe anymore. And I will tell you that try things for yourself, make the decision for yourself whether you like it or not. And at this stage in my YouTube career, I've got a tiny YouTube channel compared to a lot of these people, but I talk so much the camera cut me off, but I was saying I've got a small YouTube channel, but I'm so thankful for each and every single subscriber that I got, every person that watches my videos. I'm very, very thankful for, but I have never done a sponsored video. I don't know that I would ever do it, but I've got to tell you, if somebody offered me $60,000 to say I like something, I'll be honest with you, I'd be hard pressed to turn that down. I don't know many people that would turn $60,000 down. That could really change somebody's life. So I will say this, just as I'm thinking, it would depend on what the product was. If it was something that I would never even ever use in my entire life, or something that I would be embarrassed, I would not accept that whatsoever. I'm definitely putting a firm stand on that. But just to say that, you know, maybe let's just say it was a bag of chips or something. If somebody paid me $60,000 to say I liked a particular brand of chips, I would probably do it. I'm just gonna let you guys know. But that's just my feelings. What do you guys think on that? You may have seen these videos going around about some of the drama. That was just one part that I have seen. There's more to it. I really don't stay up on that, and half the people that some of these drama channels are talking about, I don't even know who these people are. Never even heard of them before. Never seen a video that they do. So, and a lot of it is in the beauty community, and I don't know if that I know that encompasses makeup. I'm not sure about skincare. I'd like to talk like skincare, hair care, but and fashion. So I have not heard of any of this drama going on with the fashion bloggers, YouTubers, but apparently it's really, really going on in the beauty community. Coco is just making a huge mess. She's knocking pillows off the couch. She's digging. If you guys are familiar with dachshunds, they love to dig. Anyway, I just wanted to see what you guys thought about that. If you've heard about the drama going on, or if you've heard about these huge payments these popular YouTubers are commanding, and I don't know who is getting it. I just don't know, but you know, I'm like, hey, if somebody wants to pay me $60,000 to say I like a bag of chips, I'll do it, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of step out there with that. But I will tell you, most of my week has been great. Just two minor things: my dad falling, knocking me down. So I've fallen twice this week and dropped a camera twice. So anyway, here is Chanel. We're gonna go ahead and say bye, and I will chat with you later. Don't know when the chats are coming again, but you will at least see one video this week, if not two videos. I haven't decided yet. Probably, obviously, one will go up on Monday. I'm thinking it's going to be an anthropology haul. I've already filmed it, but I haven't watched the footage yet. My voice and my congestion are still around. I don't know if you hear it in my voice or not, but it's still around. And it was the third video that I had filmed on Thursday, the anthropology haul. My voice was messing up about that time, so I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking you're going to see on Monday. And then you're going to see, if I do two videos, Wednesday will be one of the, I purchased it from social media type things. So that is the plan for now. I've also got a J. Crew haul that I need to film, except J. Crew is extremely slow with their shipping. Originally I'd ordered a couple of items, 3 items, I don't know now. I don't even know now. And they were supposed to be in Friday night, last night from the time I'm filming this. I got an email, oh, your order's being delayed. So I don't know when my stuff is coming in. So I can't, I've got some stuff already that I bought in store, and some of it I'm waiting on to come in. I want to go ahead and film one J. Crew video. And then I've got another luxury haul that's got 4 to 5 items in it that everything was discounted. 4 items for sure that I've recently gotten, and then 1 handbag that I have never. My card was full and it cut me off. let's see, I was saying one handbag that I've never shown. I've had it almost a year. I absolutely love this handbag. It's become my everyday handbag, and just for whatever reason, I just never shown it yet. So I might include that handbag in this luxury haul, because it is a designer handbag. Everything was deeply, well, let me back up. Some things were deeply discounted. Some things I had rewards points that I took money off of the original price. But everything I got, I did not pay the full original price on. So that I need to film. So anyway, several hauls are coming. And then I've got at least 3 things that I'm going to be doing, social media made me buy it type things. I'm wearing one thing right now. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's in my hair right now. So I'm not ready to talk about that. But you may have gotten a glimpse of something in my hair. That video will be coming, I don't know when. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.